2K Sports. We couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum. And with pregame routines...
Well, for Bradley Beal, it all started with his shot. His mom was a...
It sure is. Thanks, David. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for Dallas, Whiteside is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Kobe. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward position. Beal from long range. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound.
You know, you don't hear a lot of talk about it, but Brad Beal is one of the top shooting guards in our league. The scoring, the playmaking he provides is really right there amongst the elite.
5 to shoot. From deep. Rebound, Washington.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Now trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
LaPree, first shot, first basket. He's on the block fast. And Beal about a 25, 5-5 player last season, Greg. Most would agree that that's star-level production.
Those are Hall of Fame-esque numbers. I put him up there with Klay Thompson and Jimmy Butler. Fantastic scorer who does it with strong efficiency, and he's only getting better. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
The Wizards have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. It's the Wizards now. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Outside Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Iguodala with the steal. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh, such a terrific defender. Iguodala jump starting that fast break.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ball passes to Bryant. Bryant against Beal. And they get it. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Iguodala left side. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Iguodala.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Beal against Kobe. Shoots over Kobe. Here's Bryant. And it's blocked by Whiteside. To the inside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Sign him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future. All right, a chance to check out stats for Hassan Whiteside. Good season for him last year. 7th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Outside, Wall. Outside, Bryant. Clock at 6. Round with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Trying to end the drought. And It's Brown missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And here's Iguodala outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Doncic against Wall. Pass to Beal. Over Kobe. The Wizards with another miss.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Washington calls timeout. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well? But it's strong.
Two types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. A team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
And that one drops for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wizards trail by 18. Now here's Wall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brown trying to free himself up. Here's Hachimura. Porzingis with the block. Doncic outside. Fires from the wing. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Beal the pass to Hachimura. Outside Bryant. Dishes at the Wall. The Wizards with another miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Kobe. The three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Will it go? Wall, good.
Look at the muscle from Wall, willing to draw some contact.
Dallas leading by 19 points. Now Doncic outside for Porzingis. The pass to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Bryant is doubled. Out to Doncic. Shoots the 3. Beal pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brown the pass to Bryant. Ball's knocked loose. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And the dunk by Kobe.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Wall looking it over. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Kobe with the ball. And the basket is good. Iguodala's got 5 points so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And here's Wall. Beal up top, guarded by Kobe Bryant, and the layup falls.
I like seeing Beal thread the needle there. A fabulous passer in the pick and roll.
Dallas leading by 21. Doncic outside. On the wing, Bryant. side, Porzingis. Doncic left side. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Iguodala. 8 points for Porzingis.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Here's Wall. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Well, the Wizards last year, I mean, they struggled with defense. We saw that, which was a big part of why they missed out on the playoffs. Now, teams know it is a weakness, and that's something they need to address. This team knows it.
Down low, here's Hachimura.
We've seen Bill evolve as a playmaker, including how he spots his open teammates.
Doncic against Wall. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closer. No good that time. Some solid defense from Bryant. Chris, with the Wizards and their lack of defense, last season, it showed up in the numbers.
Yeah, Kevin, they were second to last in effective field goal percentage hits in the league. I mean, that just challenge shooters inside and out. No amount of offense can make up for that.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 5.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught, a 3-point bomb.
Here's Beal. And that one hits back iron.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 12 points for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is why you can't leave guys open around ball. He'll notice it and exploit it.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Kobe, that's for 2. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's Dallas opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Washington, Travis Bertans out there with C.J. Miles. And it's Smith. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Wagner in at the center, filling out the middle. And Doncic gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic has gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Thomas passes to Wagner. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
Well, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. way too slow to protect the rim.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Thomas passes to Bertens. Thomas feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. 13 feet away. That one a little long.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Buries it from three-point range. Kennard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Mavs.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Last season's performance for him put up about 9 points per, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Passes it to Bolden. Back to Brunson. Floats one, and it's good on the way in.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Smith the pass to Wagner. The dish to Miles. Knocked away. And it's the Mavericks on the break, pushing it up. Here's Brunson. Back to Kennard. Fires from deep. Washington with the rebound. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Right side against Thomas. Pass to Wagner. Shoots a fader. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
That's what you get with Thomas, the IQ, the smarts. It's such a terrific pass.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And we all know how rough things have been for Thomas the last few seasons, Greg, battling injuries and trying to find the right situation for his talents.
And the injuries have clearly taken their toll on Thomas. A lot of things need to go right for you to be a star player at his size, and lately that just hasn't been the case.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Whiteside. Iguodala comes in for Jonah Bolden, and Curry subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Look at Curry, third in the NBA. He's someone that, if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Smith against Doncic. Bertans kicks to Smith. Got a piece of it. Iguodala with the steal. Curry, good. Curry's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Washington's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Thomas. 5 points in the quarter.
That's what makes Thomas an outright scorer, the range, the finishing, and that in-between game.
Inside, deflects the pass. Doncic outside. A pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Smith outside. Outside for Miles. Wizards working now with a new shot clock. Outside Thomas. A three-pointer off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's Washington with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Miles the pass to Bertans. One-on-one fast break. Here's Iguodala, and the layup's good off the glass. Iguodala's got 9.
Tremendous end-to-end player. I mean, throughout his career, he's been that. I mean, just think about it. Iguodala with a nice finish in transition.
Smith on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Curry against Thomas. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Whiteside's checked in for Dallas. Kobe comes in for Seth Curry. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Ryan, checked in for Bertans. Hachimura comes in for C.J. Miles. Beal's checked in for Ish Smith. And John Wall's subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Wall. And nothing but hair on that one.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
Doncic against Wall. Back to Doncic. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. He's shooting 5 for 8.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Wizards have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. I love the energy.
And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect. Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3-ball in his last year of college, hit over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
Iguodala dishes to Kobe. To the paint. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical lead.
Pass to Hachimura. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Beal gets a wide open look. Leaps for it, and so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Let's take a look now at some numbers for Beal. He's coming off an excellent season. 11th in scoring, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Brunson scanning the floor. He dishes it to Biombo. And Dallas again with the bucket.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Outside Wall, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wall.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Now here's Brunson. Covered by Wall. One-on-one fast break. Another shot. Bryant trying to free himself up. Wall's shot is off.
A scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
Here's Kennard. He's covered by Beal. Brunson with it. Here's Kennard. Shoots over Beal. Here's Biyombo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Up again. It's good on the putback. Bryant's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And so it's Dallas, able to put on a show for the ages. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Andre, how have you guys established things in the first half?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
We'll see if you keep talking in the second half. Thanks, Andre. Back